Oh! Hey everybody, so today I'm out of work because it's winter time, and so we're gonna do some experimental stuff. I got my friend Joel coming, and we're gonna set up some stuff in the tree, and we're gonna do some more kind of experimental stuff with different anchor systems in the tree. I mean, just simple, straightforward stuff. There's nothing that's like out of box here. I think it's gonna be a bunch of fun. I'm super excited about it. I certainly love learning about those kind of things, and I hope you do too. Let's get right into it. All right, I want to test that canopy anchor. I want to see if the retrieval line can really serve as a rescue access line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to climb on the climbing side, and then we'll have my good buddy Joel here, who's just swinging around, doing Joel things, and we'll have him climb on the other side. He's a bigger guy, just much stronger than I am, and henceforth heavier than I am, and so it'll give us a good example of whether or not we can rely on that access line to be a feasible rescue access point. So we've got Joel on the scale here to see what he weighs. Him and his gear. It looks like he's right at the 225, 230 mark. So I'm right around 170 with gear on. I weighed myself earlier. So he's got what, like 50 pounds on me. So that should work out pretty good, give us a good example. So later on, after we were done filming some stuff here, I kind of realized that we made some really poor choices in some of the things we did. I would heavily recommend that you avoid doing them, and I would ask that you overlook the fact that I did them. Definitely not proud of it. It is what it is, can't change it now. Alrighty, so we're up here in the tree, and we've got ourselves a fairly standard canopy anchor established. You know, so normally if you were building a canopy anchor like this, you'd have this as a retrieval line, and you'd climb on this side. So the idea that I want to test here is that, you know, when there's no weight on this side, you can retrieve the whole system by pulling down on this. But once you put weight on the climbing side, theoretically this side should become functional as an access line based on the friction of the rope on the tree up here. And I just want to see, I already know it's supposed to be a functional principle, but I just want to see firsthand if this side of the rope can handle the weight of another climber. So Joel's down there. Joel's going to unhook the base anchor that was tied around the bottom of the trunk there. We'll hang this line straight down, and then I'll put my weight on this. I'll try to pretend to be a dead climber. I mean a limp climber, you know, maybe somebody passed out, and we'll see if he can climb on this side without any problem. Now, something to consider whenever you're setting a system up like this, you know, if you want it to be valuable as a rescue system as well, you have to consider whether or not the union you're tied into can hold two people. You know, you don't want to set this up on some spin little union like that one up there and then expect to be able to put 500 or 600 pounds on it and then not fail. So this one will be good enough for that. It's pretty big here. You know, my hand's probably 9 inches from thumb to finger for reference, and it'll work pretty good, I think. I am going to go over to this limb here and kind of put myself in a position of like a climber who passed out or something. Okay, I got part of my weight on my flip line here, part of my weight on the climb line, and I'll take my feet off of the tree here. We'll go ahead and have Joel try ascending down there. Maybe have him do a bounce test too. Say what?
On belay.
Oh, brother.
You gotta say belay on.
Oh, belay on. I don't think that's the right application.
Belay on, then I say climbing.
I feel like that would be what you would say if you were gonna lower me on a lowerable anchor. No. Well, I'm supposed to be unconscious. I can't say anything, remember?
We could try to do an actual aerial rescue.
We could do like a lowerable base anchor.
Well, no, like me go up there and then use both of us.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's what we did.
Just give it a bounce test real quick. Yeah, it ain't moving at all. I mean, I'm just sitting here. Yeah, come on up then. That's super cool. Hey, I'm bleeding out up here. You got to go faster.
Screw you.
I gotta use my climbing system. Oh my goodness, Joel. Through the bridge, huh? Somebody's gonna criticize the way we did this. There's no way it's not gonna happen. Yep, there you go. You pull down that little lever. Yep, yep. Okay, okay. That's nice. Oh, knock my teeth out. That's okay. Ah! That's not where that goes.
Beating me on, guy.
Well, at least I'm gonna watch out. There's a branch below me.
Yeah, I see.
Don't.
I ain't breaking nothing.
I think your rope runner is a little stiff there. Oh my god. Now just imagine me covered in blood because I cut my left arm from one hand in the saw. Nice, nice, guiding me past that. Now my tail is over that. Are we worried about that?
I'll get it if it's a pain in the butt. Oh, it's stuck in my
Here, I'll
knees.
help you.
Hey, you're dead.
Well, if I'm dead, you don't gotta go fast. Nicely done. Keep me away from the branch. That's very kind of you. I've never been this close to your knee before, but I'll accept it, considering the alternatives. Nice and slow, not wearing out my gear. Very thoughtful.
As you're actively bleeding out.
As I'm in the process of dying, we don't want to go too fast. Might put some wear on the rope runner. Coming close to the ground here.
And we get you on a stretcher.
You're not gonna lay me on the ground?
Well, no, I want you on a stretcher. I don't want to pick you up.
All right, okay, so that, I feel like I could trust Joel to rescue me. That's a good feeling.
Because, I mean, the other way is, like, the way that I've done it at Davy was to put my flip line around you.
That's what I think I've seen done too.
And you kind of, like, sit in front of me.
Yeah, do a little, like, well, spider leg like thing.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, the only point of me putting this around you is just to keep you close.
Sure.
That's the only point. So for me putting it by the rope bridge, that's good enough for me. And it probably would be, yeah. I mean, our time point was so directly.
Yeah, we were really close. We made it easy on ourselves.
Yeah.
It would be a little bit trickier if we were like on some of the lead in the tree. But, oh, now see, I didn't have my weight on it, so when he sat on it, here, take your weight off there. So I'm on the climbing side, he's on the retrieval side, so when I'm weight, he can sit on it. Go ahead and sit on it there. Yep. And it's no difference. But the second I take weight off, he starts to come down. I'm sorry, I should have done that more gently. Oh! Okay. I guess two can play that game. Okay, so that's really good to see that that's a functioning system. That's very encouraging. I mean, I have been relying on that, but I'm glad to see it firsthand. So we'll see if there's anything else we can come up with to test here while we're both here. You're stuck? Well, I guess you'll have that sometimes.
Never done that before.
Well, first time for everything. Sure, I'll catch it in my teeth. Ow! Oh, I should have known better.
Pretty good.
Yep, base anchor is ready. Obviously, you should test it before you take your flip line off. I already know what problem we're gonna have. I'm not gonna be able to get this unhooked. I'm sure somebody in the comments will tell me how I should have done it, which would be great. I mean, I'm not afraid of some criticism. Not afraid of learning something new.
lower me down.
Okay. Okay, so our climber Joel up there passed out, you know, from heat stroke. He's not tied into anything, so it's safe to lower him. For a lowerable base anchor, you should theoretically have a butterfly knot already tied, and then you should have a carabiner sitting in it, or have a carabiner handy. Even better yet if you have a pulley. But what we'll do is we'll take and we'll put another climbing system into this, and now we will essentially belay him down just like in rock climbing. The problem with this situation, which I just discovered, is that I don't have a way to unhook that. So I'm going to try a couple different things here and see what I can come up with. First, I'm just going to try and pull out like I'm sweating a line on a porter wrap and see if that'll give me enough force to lift him. I kind of don't think it will. Nope, but just tighten this up down here. Hey, that got me enough slack. Okay. So now we need to get this rope around the tree so it can go up. That was a mess. And we will take this opportunity to slowly lower him down. Coming down. Probably should have done this with like a dummy or something instead of a live person, considering my experience level.
Yeah, this way would definitely stink if you're unconscious.
Yeah, because there's no way control what you're
banging into everything.
So pretty much this would only work if there's like a direct path straight down and you're not tied in.
Yeah.
This is a weird feeling using this to belay somebody, like not being able to feel yourself coming down while you operate this device.
I mean, you definitely, like, how slow you're going right now, like that's about probably what it should be. Like if you were to go any faster, like the guy who's up here, it would feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's good to know. It's also worth noting that you shouldn't use a porter wrap in this situation, because what happens when you drop a porter wrap, drop a rope, he would fall. You know, if I for some reason burn my hand on the rope by going too fast or something, reaction let go, he's still safe.
You also need to untie your knots.
Well, I intentionally did not untie that because I wanted to see if that would be a problem, and I guess it would have been a good idea to untie that so that way I didn't get stuck on something. But you're right, I should have probably done that. Now the question is, should I drop Joel like he dropped me earlier? Don't do that, because now I'm not gonna know what's on the rope. So there we go. A 70-pound climber with gear and all that can lower 220 pounds of gear and climber with the friction that's up there and everything like that. So okay, that's really cool to know. I'm glad we tried that out. Alrighty, despite the rain and everything like that, we got things wrapped up. I hope there wasn't too much wind noise. I noticed the wind blowing pretty heavy a couple of times. Hope that didn't interrupt things too much, but it is what it is, can't change it now. So thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you learned some cool stuff. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I get to see you on the next one. Subscribe if you want to catch it.